9. Boiling range. The bell rang and I knew this was gonna be my personal hell. You know this feeling when you exactly know something was about to happen? Foreshadowing? Well, that was how I felt in combination with my heart, which just was pounding without any break, and I knew that it was slowly dropping to the floor. Damn it, I don't want to be here. Thankfully I got into the classroom before the teacher did, but not without one of Bakugo's minion making me trip over their feet. It was something I didn't really accounted for, and of course I fell. Not only that, but the timing was quite something as well, since when I fell, the teacher came into the classroom and of course saw me being down there. Teacher. Midoriya, since you are already not on your seat, you might as well come up here and tell us what we did last week. Shit, I know what we did, but I am not gonna be passing his questions. I did as the teacher asked and went first to my place to throw my backpack there, and then went to the front to get the chalk, since the teacher was one hell of a person who always wanted a mind map as revision to what we have done last week. Me. Last week, we talked about the history of Europe and how there was a Habsburg dynasty. As I started to put on bullet points on the history class we had last week, I started to feel like someone was watching this, and this time the eyes felt way to close. I could even feel from what direction they came, and so I stopped to look out of the window. This class was on the second floor of the school building, but enough to some trees in the garden. There I could see something, I couldn't put my mind on it. The school had a small garden with exact 4 trees, but there was a 5th one. Not only that, but I could see these same strange outlining as if it had a face. Protect. I must protect. ... Protect, I will. At all costs. All of a sudden there was such a heavy gust of wind that even with closed windows, everyone could feel it, and we all could hear it pressing against the windows. Not only that, but with the wind, I thought I heard something. I really couldn't put my mind on the strange things happening outside, and when the birds started acting up and ravens started to fly past the window in a flock of murder, I started to back away. Just one step was enough for me. However, it seems as if I was the only one aware of everything. Me. Teacher. Are you even listening? The voice of my teacher brought me back to the current situation, and while I was looking at my teacher and behind him, I didn't really know what to do. The 5th tree was gone, and so was the gust of wind. All that remained were all the birds, including ravens, sitting on the 4 trees in the garden. Personally, I have never seen anything like this. Me. Yes, sorry I was spacing out. Teacher. I can see that. Me. Teacher. You may go have a seat and be more prepared next time. I knew I fucked up. This teacher didn't had to tell me anything more. To make things even worse, for the whole class time he started asking me questions about things we never learned, and I had no idea about anything. He even started yelling at me, and then it happened. Nearly at the end of the class, came the one sentence I was waiting for the whole time. Teacher. What did I expect from a quirkless kid anyways? Not as if they knew anything. Might as well try to teach a monkey more things than them. Tisk. Why do I have to deal with this shit? As if. How about trying to give me a chance? Me. I'll do better. A mistake. This was a big mistake. Normally I knew better than to reply, but I was just annoyed at this. No one thought that I could do something or end up being helpful at all. Though I was no different than them. Teacher. I hope so, or do you want to end up like your mother? At this sentence, I shut up. I was angry and I wanted to just walk up there and punch the teacher. I was not like my mother, and I didn't get why people always were reflecting my mother's behavior with my quirkless existence. It was not as if she did that because she had a quirkless son. She was addicted for a long time, and as a nurse she just had access to all kind of medicine. It was too much for her, while everyone were piling up more and more things to do for her. They were bullying her to a point she needed something to help out with everything. And drugs were her solution. I knew this. I knew this so well, and everyone else knew it, but were twisting the damn truth. Me. Teacher. Alright class, you are all dismissed. Take the 5 minutes till the bell rings and read page 213 to 223. I will be calling a person to sum these pages up next lesson. Just like that the teacher left us alone, and I was just boiling with rage and couldn't do anything else.